Hurry up, Joey. Time's a-wasting. Sit your butt down.
In a rush today, cowboy?
Yeah, what's the rush, partner? Why so hasty?
Isn't it obvious, people?
Guys, we found the ship. I'm about to dive into what my gamer sense is telling me is surely a fight. It's been 4 sessions now, Jeff. Give me a taste of combat.
All in good time, George, my eager friend. First, we'll promise Joey a turn at the recap of last session. Joe, ready to bring us home?
Yeah, of course, but first usually Obama does something with the comments.
I do love to shout out some of my favorite comments, but given how many we got and that George's patience is waning, I might save that for the end. I know those guys are watching the full session.
Heck yeah.
Oh, great. Well, last week we spoke to a couple of shopkeepers to gather clues. One really nice guy, red fern or round beard or something, and then this lady who just was no help at all, was she? Anyway, then I rolled a nat 20, found the ship, and boom, saved the day.
Whoa there. Not yet, Joey. I'll be the one storming that ship, rescuing Max, and saving the day.
Now, Taurus stands at the edge of the awkwardly angled ship, its hull partially submerged, partly thrown onto the rocks, creating a steep slope. The water churns below as you prepare to act.
How do I get down? Is there a ladder, or do I just jump?
There's a ladder, but it leads straight into the water, flooding the lower hull.
Uck, no way I'm getting my hair wet. You know the deal?
At least we know Donovan's his hair.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything at all.
Boys, no. Jeff, I take a quick look around. Anything else that looks like a better way in?
An interesting intersection of requests, Taurus. Make me both a perception and investigation check, please.
No, screw that. I'm jumping in horns first. Axe not far behind.
Oh, come on.
Ah, what did he do?
Are you all going down?
I guess so. Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
If the bull's going, I guess we've got to go too. Can't leave him to mess things up on his own. I mean, we don't leave our friends behind.
Or weren't you the one talking about professionalism last session?
I'm diving down, Jeff, ready to brace for impact with my hands and horns.
As Taurus dives, a wave surges up, sending a large splash over the rest of the party.
Well, great, I'm already wet, so I might as well join the party.
Surely there's a better way to approach our first combat than through an amphibious landing.
Amphibious landing, you say? That reminds me of...
Once I'm 2 rungs down the ladder, I'm going to grab Aristos' ankle and pull him down with me.
I'm not even going to give you a save, Barak. Aristos is going in. His grip is too sudden, and the deck is too slippery and wet for you to keep your grip. You splash into the cool water.
Wait up, I'm coming too. Don't leave all Bixby behind.
Excellent, excellent. You all plunge into the ship's hull. The water cold at first, but it feels surprisingly refreshing. You find yourself in darkness for a moment, but soon your eyes adjust. It's flooded halfway up the deck, but you can wade through to where it's quite shallow and easier to stand. Junk and debris float around. Be careful.
When will I know when there's combat, Jeff? Can I swing at any monster?
Stupendous question, George. Given that we are moving through this space carefully, I might demonstrate now how initiative works. We're not in combat right at this moment, but it will get you used to the mechanics. To do this, I'll move us all to our first battle map. Does that work for everyone?
I like moving through important spaces in initiative, to be honest. I know it's slower and more game-like, but I enjoy the strategic aspect.
I'd like to see how it works, Jeff. Great idea.
Flexible thinking is my specialty, Jeff. If you need to tweak some things, go right ahead.
Perfect. Give me a second to switch over the map. Okay, can everyone see it clearly? All right, here's the ship. It's hard to capture the angle perfectly from the top down, but you're all facing uphill, currently swimming in the cramped space under the deck. Let's roll our first real initiative.
Yeah, finally. Hope I don't mess this up.
George, you're one of the best gamers I know. Well, except in Wii games, you've got this.
Yeah, Taurus is a mean guy. Hope I can keep up.
Keep being hopeful.
Gentlemen, I'm ready for your rolls, please.
I got a measly 15.
Measly. I rolled a 13 and felt pretty good about it.
Taurus clocked and slower with an 8, but hey, what he lacks in speed, he makes up for in brute strength.
Got a 5. Can we please get out of this water? My fur is all soggy.
Donovan, you're up first. Take the lead.
Tremendous. My natural position. Jeff, how does swimming work? Is it like running?
I will explain the intricacies of in-game movement speeds after the session. For now, since the water's shallower and you can push off from the roof, your movement won't be penalized.
Great.
Makes sense to me?
Okay, well, I want to sprint like you showed Taurus in our first session. Movement and dash. Wow, the map reveals as you move. I am allowed to move all at once, right, Jeff?
Absolutely.
Well, then I'm doing the same. But I'll come around to flank. I have to say, Jeff, as I move around the ship, the music, the ocean sound, the map, all perfect.
Agreed.
Tremendous.
Me too. Well, the map does reveal.
It's a neat trick.
D&D has changed a lot since I first played. What happened to the good old paper maps?
How would we put this out to our subscribers on YouTube if we played on paper?
Stop talking, it is my turn. I'd like to move cautiously this time, Jeff. Can I be ready if any pirates jump out?
Yes, you can pause movement at any point and make or prepare an attack should the need arise.
Perfect. I'm sprinting up the stairs. Whoa, who are you? And what are you doing here?
Donovan, you come across what can only be the scene of a recent battle. 2 gaping holes in the port side of the ship, 3 more bodies, and 4 people seemingly alive if unmoving. You also see a chest on the table.
I'll step over the first body using my dash action and move over here.
Of course, you go straight for the chest, Don.
That body is an unconscious crew member, a large human.
Well, Aristos, I was actually moving towards these 2 conscious guys, right, Jeff? I'm going to ask them some questions.
You're sprinting, so you'll need to wait for the next turn for a full conversation, but I'll allow a solitary question.
I'm surprised you could talk at all after all that running, Donnie.
I asked the 2 bleeding men who did this.
In front of you are the 2 men profusely bleeding. One is a halfling or dwarf. It's hard to tell in armor, the other a human. They both have eyes locked on the hole spilling out to the air. The human responds without moving.
It's out there.
Aristos, you're up.
I also move up and survey the scene. I'd like to piece this all together. Describe the chest to me, please, Jeff.
Oh, now you want to know about the chest. Typical.
I see 4 guys seemingly positioned protectively around it. It's clearly important.
Hurry up already.
All right. I'd like to quickly check the 2 injured guys. Let's see if they're mortally wounded. Roll to 16, Jeff, on my medicine check.
With all the carnage around you, the flotsam floating in the flood, the bodies, you take a moment to focus on the 2 men left standing, if you could call it that. Hunched over, the halfling leaning on his sword like a tripod.
Hey!
Teehee, why did you say it like that?
Enough distractions.
The 2 men have mostly superficial wounds, scratches, bruises, and the sword, nothing too deep or life-threatening.
Taurus, here's Donovan jabbering, so I'm running over to check the scene and then on the unconscious guys by the chest.
As you say, there are 2 unconscious men slumped against the table where the chest sits. They're both gripping weapons, but their eyes are shut. Roll a medicine check, Taurus.
Well, only an 8.
With an 8, you can tell they're both breathing, but they're in rough shape, bleeding pretty bad.
I give one of them a little nudge with my foot.
The bearded man groans, grip tightens on his sword. You notice something familiar about him, Taurus.
It's Max. Roll for his brother. Has to be.
Well, hot dang, Jeff, is that true?
Indeed, Taurus, this man bears a striking resemblance to Roll 4.
This is some real malarkey. Didn't you just complain about long turns, George?
I'm done.
Well, then I'm going to move in and up the stairs. You, Aristos, how did you get over there? I'm stuck on the stairs with this gross steady. Does it smell, Jeff?
Fortunately for you, Bixby, the salty sea air masks most of the smell.
My turn, tremendous. Since that man's Max, I'm going to try patching him up.
Another medicine check. Let's see what you got.
Ugh, a 6. Ridiculous. I end my turn.
Tough break. I'll turn to the man who answered Donovan and ask, are you all that's left of the crew?
His eyes are still fixed on the holes in the hull, but he nods.
Follow up. Are you the academics crew? He sent us out here to find them.
He nods again.
Last one, friend. Are you protecting that chest?
Another nod.
I move over to look out the window. Can I see anything? Any movement in the water?
It's less of a window and more of a large hole, but you don't see anything immediately, but feel free to roll if you want to take a better look.
I'll pass for now. Instead, I want to inspect how these 2 bodies died.
You examine the man. He's got a jagged gash, his insides spilling out onto the floor, seeping through the boards. The woman's body is mangled, her arms and face broken at odd angles, her body drained.
Jeff, please stop.
Shush, Joe.
Shut it, Sleepy.
Taurus shouts to the 2 men near Donovan, I'm getting Max ready to move. You might want to do the same with your friend.
The men stay focused on the water, barely acknowledging you. They look haunted, like they're staring at death itself. Go ahead, make your check.
Oh, well, what's a 10 give me?
He's stable enough for now, but definitely needs real medical attention.
Inspired by Bixby and Aristo's last session, I whip out my rope and start crafting a sling to carry him.
You can fashion a sling next turn. Bixby.
I rush over and do a medicine check to help this man over here. Rolled a 17.
Our president, everyone.
Still a better president than you. But I have to say, Bixby, that was an awful decision. Jeff, can Bixby do something else?
Sorry, since Bixby already rolled, I'll have to say no. And with that check, Bixby, you realize this man is clearly deceased. There's a hole through his trousers, and whatever caused it has taken a chunk out of him.
After that failure, I'd like to.
Hold on, Donovan.
What? He's done with his turn.
Maybe. Oh, but I'm not.
What?
What does that mean?
Here we go.
Bixby's sharp eyes catch it first. What you thought was just a wave turns out to be something else. A monstrous shape rises from the water and surges toward you. It bites you, Bixby, with an 18. That's 4 points of damage.
4 points. Okay, not so bad.
Only 4. This thing's going to be a pushover.
But it's not done yet. The sea serpent lashes out with its tail. This one's a 14, which I believe misses you.
Yep, dodged it. Pew. This wasn't so bad after all.
Hey, too easy. This monster is nothing. My tremendous power will crush it.
Stay sharp, everyone. Things are only heating up.
Right you are, Obama. That was just the surprise round. The Serpent rolled a 16 for initiative, so it's up first.
What? This has to be rigged.
Hey, no fair. How'd I get caught off guard?
You were looking at Max and trying to prepare him for transportation, not readying yourself for combat.
Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense.
Wait, how'd it reach me? I'm not close enough.
Monsters with long-range melee strikes aren't that rare, Bixby. You can do the same with pole arms. As a hunter fighter, this shouldn't surprise you.
Oh yeah, right?
This time, as the Serpent lunges up into the ship, it's aimed at Aristos, seeing how close he was on the Serpent's last attempt at getting into the ship. Oh, not a great roll. Its lunging bite has missed him. You managed to step out the way. Feeling confident, you gather yourself, not ready for the tail that comes whipping in. The 20 total will hit you.
A 20. Yeah, no avoiding that one.
That's 11 points of damage, Aristos.
Well, I'm down.
Oof, 11 would have knocked me flat in one hit as well.
This is our first ever battle, Jeff. Why are you trying to kill us?
You don't look like the kind of gamer who plays on easy, Donald. I made this encounter the appropriate challenge. It's your turn, so you can keep talking or you can win.
I'm a winner. No doubt about that. So here's what we are going to do. As much as I want to shoot this monster, and I could probably kill it in one turn, mind you, I think we need to be strategic. I actually bought a health potion last session. Jeff, you said I can feed a potion with my action, correct?
Yep, that's how they work.
Here's the plan. I'll heal a bomb. Me and Aristos, and you two, Taurus Bixby, make this monster regret attacking us.
Yes, sir.
Sure, Donnie.
If I move up and use my action to apply the potion to Aristos, then I'll spend sorcery points to quicken spell Metamagic Fairy Fire. That's how it works, right?
What a brilliant move, Donovan. Definitely one of the best opening combat actions I've seen.
Let's just say I did some studying with Obama, plus read a lot of D&D memes to get combat ready.
Well, the preparation paid off. You revived Aristos just in time for his turn. Donald, since you applied the potion, I'll get you to roll for the healing. It's 2d4 plus 2. And what's your spell save DC?
My DC is 14, which are the D4s, these little pyramid ones. Okay, that's 2 2s, so a total of 6 health for you, Aristos.
Donald, wizards are squishy. My maximum health is only 7, so 6 HP is nearly perfect.
Nerd.
The serpent's instantly lit up with a golden glow. The fairy fire has taken effect, perfect for targeting. You finished dazzling us this turn, Donald?
I am brilliant, yes.
I cough and splutter as the remainder of the liquid health is caught in my throat. I look to thank Donovan for saving me from what I thought was my final moment. But I see he's already up and casting spell on the beast. Instead, inspired, I would like to stand and move away. Given its attack bonus, this may be a stupid mistake, but I'm dead if it comes to me again. And anyway, hit me, Jeff. What's the op attack?
I got an 11 to hit. Does that get past your AC?
Alas, no, my AC is in fact 12. Oh, thank Hermes himself, I am speed. I move away from where it looks like the serpent can reach in turn, letting off 3 little darts of black energy in the form of magic missile. Total damage is up pretty good. Nearly max damage with 13 points of force damage.
My turn. Finally. I feel I've been waiting longer than the shadow of a canyon. Firstly, I would like to... And shouting a war cry of my brother's back home time to get horny and charge in with my head aiming for the serpent's neck.
George,
No way, Bush. That battle cry is not happening.
I like it.
take that as a warning, George.
Well, the other one I had down was horns be with you, but I'm the only one with horns. Okay, point taken. I thought it would be a little funny, but I'll just make my attack for now and think of a better battle cry soon.
Thanks to Donovan's fairy fire, the serpent is glowing softly, making it an easy target. All your attacks against it have advantage, so you get to roll 2 d20s and take the better result, just like when you did the perception check.
Oh, excellent. Well, that's a 11. And oh boy, 16, does that hit?
Normally, I won't give you all the armor class of my baddies. You will need to work it out in combat with hits and misses. Today, I will tell you it is 14, as this creature has armored plates and spines along its back, but it is also quite large and cumbersome.
Well, awesome. I drive my horns back up into the exposed head of the sea monster, dealing, wow, 14 points of damage. Great first hit. Guys, this DNED stuff is pretty fun.
Oh, excellent, George. The monstrous form of the sea serpent rears back, clearly feeling the damage done by your charge attack, Taurus.
I can't see the monster's health, Jeff.
Hey, neither. How am I supposed to know how I'm damaging?
That's the neat part. You don't.
Huh?
Don't worry, I'll describe the changes your characters notice as we go. I'll let you know when it's bloodied, which means half health, and critical when it's below a quarter. Bixby, ready for your turn.
Okay, well, sounds fun, Jeff. I am going to duck under any retaliation against Taurus' attack and wait for an opportunity to shoot off an arrow. I rolled a 21 to hit. Does that hit, Jeff?
Yes, it does, Joe. I just said the target AC for this monster is 14, so anything 14 or above will hit.
Oh, right. And assuming the 21 hits, my arrow does 7 damage. Ending my turn.
Great, Joe. Now it's back to me. The serpent, seeing Donovan running across the deck, lashes out with its teeth. That's a 19 to hit.
Why always me? I guess I am the most dangerous.
As its head breaks through the ship's deck, you try to dodge, but it catches your right heel in its teeth, dealing 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh boy, okay, I'm still alive.
Make a concentration check.
All right, yep, above a 10, so still holding it. But I can't take another one of those.
Taurus, after you gored the head, it reels back away from you. Your moment of satisfaction is instantly wiped away as you realize too late. It was a feint. The serpent's tail whips and rolls well. Another 20 to hit. So that's
I'm raging, remember, so a lot of damage types to our half.
Oh, wow. 12 damage to Taurus total. So half to 6 for you, Taurus.
Jeff, we're a level 1. That would have outright KO'd anyone else.
Maybe for your squishy nerd character, Obama, I probably calls have taken it. It's fine. We can do this. Level 2 or die trying.
I'm still up and doing okay. 6 points isn't enough to shake me yet.
See, plus it's my turn now. I'm going to risk it, and seeing how Aristos dodged its pathetic headbutt, I will follow.
It has its reaction back.
I knew that.
Clearly not the sea serpent's night for finding opportune moments to attack. Your AC is what, Don?
Currently 13.
Your gamble pays off, Donovan.
Tremendous. Having expertly backed away to safety, I roll an attack, and you see a bolt of gold, fiery energy shootout strike the exposed tail that hit Taurus. With advantage easy, 19 Jeff, and only 6 points of damage.
Excellent, Donovan.
From my position at the rear, I'd like to cast another magic missile, Jeff. I keep my rain of missiles up.
Sounds like a strategy you have used before.
I'm ignoring that. Jeff, 12
Hey,
total
if
damage.
it worked in
Taurus needs some sweet revenge. I'm swinging at whatever's closest Jeff.
Oh, excellent. The sea serpent has somewhat retreated out of the ship, looking to find its next opportunity to strike. Where wildly comes the axe blade of Taurus.
Yeah, at 21. Can't get away from me, you supersized side slider. That's actually a big hit to match. 13 points of damage.
With that, the sea serpent now visibly bleeding, its thick dark purple blood starting to stain the deck of the ship. Its movements and actions seem more frantic. Bixby.
Well done, Taurus. You are inspirational. I notch another arrow of fire back at it. Oh, wow. I hit 2. Again, 23.
No one has missed yet. This is incredible from our first combat at level 1.
I hate to acknowledge a work-for-nothing sorcerer, but opening with fairy fire really has been clutch.
Thank you, gentlemen. I assure you I am more than great, tremendous good looks.
And you ruined it.
Guys, it's only 7 points of damage. Still a lucky roll. 2 sevens in a row. Might be my new favorite number.
The serpent is definitely second-guessing its assault now. The resistance here is much stronger than it anticipated.
Hey, yeah, what are those two doing?
They're stuck too loyal to abandon their friends, but too frightened to engage.
Hesitation will get you killed.
The serpent has one target left on its mind, the hand extending out of the ship that just took out a chunk of its side. It's going to bite down and grasp onto your hand with an 18, doing 10 total damage.
Baddest line, Donovan. Jeff Rage halves that to 5. It's okay, fellas. I'm just a bit woozy, but I'm standing.
As you yank your hand away from its jagged teeth, the serpent takes the opportunity to finish the job, rolling a follow-up 22. That will do 12 points of damage.
Even half that's enough to drop me. Taurus collapses, clutching his bloodied hand.
Without hesitating, Donovan is going to fire another bolt of golden energy at the serpent, pushing it away from my friend.
Damn it. I was hoping to stay here. Well, boys, time for me to shine. You all see Aristos charge forward. To cover my advance, I am going to be shooting a firebolt off. That's actually a 22. Wow. Advantage is huge. Hey, now 10 damage. Dice gods are in our favor. And I continue to rush forward, diving to place a hand on Taurus. Using my bonus action, I will use my racial ability, Healing Light, and restore 1 HP to my unconscious friend. I watch to make sure he comes to me. Looking now to come to Taurus, I shout, you better get back to safety. As I retreat back.
Wow, what a neat trick.
Now who is clutch?
Looking at Aristos, I say? No, sir, not me. I'm a Texan. We don't retreat. The world should have learned that at the Alamo. I know if I don't stand and swing, that this creature will just grab one of my fearless friends instead. I am going to take a deep breath and face my first death like a true long strider. On my feet swinging, Jeff, I'm going to stand and make my attack roll. And hey, 23 to hit. No rage damage, but still 12 points. I'm not backing down.
That's some amazing action, George. A quick note. Aristos, you've provoked an attack of opportunity when retreating. I've applied only 4 points of damage. The attack roll was a 17. When coming back into Taurus, you could all visibly see the damage it has taken, but now following 2 more attacks, the serpent is in a critical state. The water below is churning purple. Bixby, the monster hunter, can you finish this battle off like so many before?
Sure can. My turn is going to be shooting again. Oh, only a 16 this time. Does that hit?
Yes, Joe.
I am keeping it quick to drive home the continuous hurt to the creature. That's a better damage roll. 8 points of piercing damage.
Anything else on your turn, Bixby?
Oh man,
Oh no, we can't keep this up.
Ah, no, Jeff, nothing, I guess.
With heavy wounds and fierce resistance in front of it, the serpent chooses to flee, disengaging from combat. Congratulations on your first battle, everyone. How are we feeling?
I feel like jumping in and swimming it down.
Yeah, you stole our victory kill from us.
I wanted my trophy.
But gentlemen, this is an absolute win. Look at us, we're all on the brink. I'm out of spells and Donovan's probably close. The serpent's gone, and the ship is ours. That's what matters.
On that excellent note, I'm going to wrap up tonight's session. You have all fought and survived, something a lot of level 1 parties don't manage to do in their first encounter. Some really clever and surprisingly selfless actions by a once disjointed party. Will this hold up now that the pressures of combat are over? Can't wait to find out next week.
Before we end, I said at the very start that I'd like to highlight the comments section again. Our loyal fans and subscribers give us such a great time and some really fun and engaging feedback. I hope you all like and enjoy working some of your ideas in, and just know many more are filed away for story-appropriate times. Nothing is missed.
I have to agree, it has been really quite inspiring to a humble billionaire president like me to receive such glowing feedback. There were a few comments last week saying I was too shouty. Well, blame poor budgeting by the Dems. Obama got cheapo mics, and I need a shout to be picked up at all. I have gone and bought a new bright mic. Please let me know if you have been denied my beautiful voice in all its glory again today.
He did buy his own mic, but there was nothing wrong with mine.
This is fake news.
Guys, there are so many questions. Who are these guys and why didn't they fight? Is one of them really Max the Smith's brother?
I mean, Jeff did answer it, the one confirming yes.
What's in the chest?
Who really is the academic and why did he send us here?
Didn't you notice that Jeff said that the monster was trying to get past him?
Yeah, maybe, but I want the treasure in the chest. Probably worth a lot more to the academic than 30 gold.
We need to save this energy for next session, yo. The most important question is what could a catchphrase be for me when I use my gore horn attack? I'll try some of the best ones out. Comment below. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Thanks everyone again.
Thanks, fans.
Hereby, everyone.